The next question I'm going to answer is also from Sharp. The article suggests that strange to family members often face social pressure to reconcile. How do cultural narratives about forgiveness, family loyalty, and reconciliation shape the communication choices of estranged individuals? And can these narratives sometimes do more harm than good? This is a great subject for me. I have lived this up, down, and all around, especially in my marriage. My husband, side of the family, I mean, mine's not perfect. This is not tit for tat, but my husband will tell you, we have had a time with some of his family members, especially with his mom. Um, a long time ago, she lived here in Houston, and she was just very overbearing. It wasn't a good situation. It wasn't a good relationship. He was always stressed out. Um, it was very hard. She was judgmental. She was all these things, and just it played the victim. It was a lot. Now, at that time, we were a lot less emotionally mature. So, we would argue, we would bicker. We ended up finally. What happened was I ended up writing her a long note, just explaining how we felt. Hi, we're married. This isn't gonna work. And she was so upset. She cut us off for a year and a half. Like no call, no text, nothing. It was very peaceful in that time. We did not mind. Because what I found in my own life, and I don't necessarily say this is culture based, but I mean, a lot of my family and friends agree with me. If people are in your inner circle and they are not like bringing some type of, or you're not bringing positivity, validation, entertainment, good feelings, good vibes, if they're not bringing out better experiences and the best of you, what are they there for? Especially if they're bringing you down, dragging the life out of you, causing drama, causing confusion, bringing chaos into your family. That doesn't go over in our family at all. As far as it, like, being culturally different, when it comes to cultures, I see like in Hispanic culture, one thing I do admire, it seems to me that they are like, there's a lot of them and they're very connected. And I do like that. Like, I feel like maybe because I have friends that are Hispanic and they're very, very, very close to their siblings. And they might get in fights, like real fist fights, but then they're going to be fine, happy, partying after that. Like nothing ever happened. I think my culture is a little different. When you start to do that type of thing, well, let me not say my culture, my family. Speaking for my family, when we have conflict, cousins, aunts, uncles, and all of that, like it drags on. It is not short term. It seems like we harp on it and people choose sides and it becomes a really big ordeal. And I honestly kind of look at this kind of like it can bring generational curses because it just passes on negativity. You're passing on the issues, passing on the confusion. However, there are times when you need to keep the distance. Like in the instance of people that are constantly draining, they don't deserve, I don't want to say they don't deserve, that you don't have to give everybody an explanation. If you've been, in my opinion, if you've been harmed or hurt over and over, someone has just completely let you down and they're messing with your psyche, your family, your peace, you can love them from a distance. I think that is completely okay. I think that means you don't have to stay on the phone with them. You don't have to call them check on them on holidays. You don't have to spend time with them. You don't have to have them around your children if it safety and health, things like that. I truly believe that sometimes you have to have discernment. Like, is this person doing me and my family more good or more bad? And if they're doing more harm, then I don't see an issue with separating. And I think culturally, I think a lot of the black community probably will feel the same way. I can't really speak on a lot of other cultures because I don't know, but I do know that like Asians, there's a lot of cultures that are a lot more collectivistic than mine. They feed on each other, they lean on each other, and that is why I think sometimes I'm more apt to go see you later and more than I will to just forgive and reconcile. But I'm working on it.